at a young age got curious about how the universe works, and I've heard your story about ice floating. Can you recount that story for me, please?
Uh, as I would say, the single thing that's common between me and other accomplished scientists that I know is that we have pursued more than any other single thing our curiosity. Okay, and when you're really young, uh, we as a society are really good at killing curiosity in kids. We even have a famous expression called curiosity killed the cat. Okay. And so you're familiar with it. When I tell this story to people that aren't Americans, they don't actually know that little thing, but you know it, and it typifies a problem. And the problem is when little kids are 5 to 10 years old, which is where I'm going to come to in the ice cube in a minute, they are getting more and more curious. And we're incredibly good, both parents and especially in schools, at basically killing that curiosity. You know, the kids doing this, don't do that, don't bother me. And so curiosity is something that as a society, we're really good at killing. I had the good fortune that even though my parents neither went to college, uh, my father especially was very curious, and he inspired me to kind of pursue my curiosity. And I used to ask him a lot of questions. And I finally, the one that I think I remember was the first time that he couldn't quite answer it right and set me on a different path was the simple question of why ice, which is made out of water, when you freeze it, floats on water. The actual answer is a little complicated. I mean, what happens is water, when you freeze it, expands a little bit, so it's lighter for the same amount of volume, and so it floats. Why it expands is a more interesting question. So one question in science always leads to a deeper question and a deeper question. I picked that incident out, although it's a kind of cute one, because it's the first time that I recall, or what I kind of align with, that I learned at some stage to not just go to my father when I was curious about something, but libraries. And so at an age like that, I don't know if it's exactly that story, but pretty much, I learned that I could go to a library and learn what I was curious about. And so I pursued my curiosity, was stimulated at home, was stimulated in libraries. They probably tried to kill it in school, but they didn't succeed. And so I basically pursued my curiosity through my childhood, and then further on when I certainly went to college, and absolutely as a scientist. It's been the most strong feature of kind of how I think and how I pursue sciences. And there's a lot of, I'm not alone. I think I have this feature that I somehow escaped the societal thing of killing my curiosity. And it's common among many of my colleagues as well. So I think we like to refer to what the kind of research that I do as curiosity driven research. In other words, you follow your curiosity.